everyone, my name is Dharmawan Putra, and now I'm studying at University of Indonesia. This video I make for completing English assignment, and hope you guys enjoy to watch this video. Thank you.
Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Allah.
The history of Ketupat. Many people don't know the history of Ketupat and the philosophy contained therein, especially the reason why Ketupat is always a symbol of Ied Al-Fitr. The history of the Ketupat. Many people don't know the history of Ketupat and the philosophy contained therein, especially the reason why Ketupat is always a symbol when Ied Al-Fitr. Ketupat is very identical with Ied Al-Fitr. Almost every Eid writing contained a picture of Ketupat. According to H.G. de Graaf in the Mali Annal, Ketupat is a symbol of the celebration of Islamic holidays during the reign of the Mag, led by Raden Patah in the early 15th century. The Graaf suspect that the Ketupat skin made from a leaf has a function to show the cultural identity of coastal villages which are overgrown with many coconut trees. As we all know, Demak was the first Islamic empire on Java, which built political power and broadcasting Islam with the support of Wali Songo. When spreading Islam inland, Wali Songo approached an agrarian culture and acculturation. Raden Masahid, a well-known Wali Songo member who called Sunan Kalijaga, introduced Ketupat, a symbol previously known to the public, at the celebration of the Lebaran Ketupat. The celebration, which took place on 8 Shawwal, or a week after Ied Al-Fitr and 6th day of fasting. Ketupat was lifted from the worship of Dewi Sri, the goddess of agriculture and fertility, the protector of birth and life, wealth and prosperity. She is the highest and the most important goddess of an agrarian society. She was glorified in ancient kingdoms like Majapahit and Pajajaran. In its adjustment, Dewi Sri is no longer worshipped as a god of rice or fertility, but is only used as a symbol that is represented in the form of Ketupat, which means thanksgiving to God. The meaning of the word Ketupat in Javanese philosophy is lakulapat and lakupapat. Ngakulapat means to admit mistakes, and lakupapat means for action. Ngakulapat, the tradition of sungkaman, becomes the implementation of confessing, admitting mistakes to Javanese. Sungkaman position, that is kneeling before parents while begging for forgiveness, and this is still entrenched until now. Sungkaman teaches the importance of respecting parents, being humble, asking for sincerity and forgiveness from others, especially parents. Papat's behavior. Papat means for action in the celebration of Eid. The four actions are Lebaran, Luberan, Leburan, and Laburan. Meaning of Lebaran. Lebaran means over, signaling the end of fasting time. derived from the word broad, which means that the door of forgiveness has been wide open. Luberan means overflow. As a symbol of charity for the poor, the expenditure of zakat fitrah before Lebaran is not only a ritual that must be performed by Muslims, it is also a form of concern for fellow human beings. Lebaran meaning is used up and dissolved. It means that at the moment of Eid, our sins and mistakes will dissolve completely because every Muslim is required to forgive one another. Laburan comes from the word labur or chalk. Lime is a substance commonly used for water purification or wool whitening. That is so human always maintain the purity of birth and mind with one another. That's the history and philosophy contained in the ketupat that we used to eat when Eid. It turns out that in the delicious food there is also an extraordinary history. In a sense, ketupat is a symbol of confession, ngaku lepat, which is now a mainstay menu when Muslims celebrate Eid Fitr.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Walillah